What's up, Pixel? All right, everybody. So this is Chris from Gen X Insights. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to watch a video, and we're just going to react to it because I apparently can't read a script worth a fuck. So here we go.
A biological woman had the shock of her life when she was changing in the locker room of a Gold's Gym in LA. LA-based singer-songwriter Tish Hyman shockingly had her membership to the gym revoked after she called out a transgender woman for being in the women's changing rooms.
Gold's Gym! Men! Grown men with big dicks in the women's locker room! And that's why I'm getting kicked out, and I want to make sure the girls know! The fuck?
You notice how nobody even is responding? This is the world that the left has created about this issue. Nobody even is looking or cares at all that this woman was just violated in a space that was made for women. I don't understand how the apathy just is this bad.
Everybody saw that man in the fucking locker room. No one's saying shit. And I'm fucking done.
Notice how she's calling him a man, too. Because she's done with it. We all know the truth. It's a man.
With it. It's stupid.
Oh, I just want to point out that her name is Hyman.
It's dangerous.
I'm a man.
Me naked in front of a man without my permission. But I ain't the one who gets kicked out the gym, y'all. I'm terminated.
How about that we've turned society so on its head, they're kicking out the woman for being in the woman's bathroom. That's just insane.
For not wanting men in the locker room.
Hyman then went on to confront the trans woman supported by other biological men in the corridor of the gym.
How are you? Did you tell me or not that women like to see dick? Exactly. Get out of the way now. No. Now he knows how to be a man, right?
Yeah, she caught it. Did you guys catch that? He sure bucked up pretty quick, didn't he? When a dude got in his face, he bucked up like he was a man getting ready to throw down. And then she caught it. She saw it.
Now he knows how to be a man. Stay out of the women's locker room.
Oh, look at that little piece of shit. You see that dirty little look he just gave her? That's mentally ill, people. That man is mentally unstable. And they all are. We all know this. It's not like this is the fucking new thing. Look at the way that little piece of shit just looked at her. She called his bluff out. He's mentally unstable.
He needs to have his gym membership revoked for that shit. And the woman told
And look, they're listening to him.
The girl told already. We already filed reports. No.
That's fine. I want the video.
You can't get rid of me for this. I'm a woman and I have every right to not want a man in the restroom when I'm naked. There are girls naked in there. Look at them walking in there like it's okay. It's not okay.
Look at that.
Hyman then recounted.
That's absolutely disgusting. That they let him then walk back in there while she was getting kicked out. The person pretending to be a woman got to go in, while the real woman was kicked out. This, I mean, and I get it, this is LA, California, but this is what they want for the whole country, people. Don't believe your eyes, don't believe anything. Only believe what they tell you is real. This is ridiculous.
Her confronting experience when she returned to her car.
I just had the worst experience ever at the gym, at Gold's Gym, and I think this is probably happening at gyms across America, where like trans women are going into the women's locker room and
notice how she called it a trans woman now. She's clearly trying to be nice after she was literally just sexually assaulted. Right? I mean, women claim men staring at them for too long is sexual assault. Words we say are sexual assault. He went in there and stared at a naked woman in a woman's bathroom. Is that not sexual assault? By your own standards, women. Oh, wait a minute. You can't even tell me what a woman is anymore. Pretty amazing.
not really caring about how women feel about it. And it's really hurtful, yo. Like, how you gonna say you want to be a woman or that you are a woman, but you don't give a fuck how women feel? Today I was naked in the locker room. I turn around and there's a man there in boy clothes, lip gloss.
I don't get why she's sort of trying to be nice, because they're not nice to you now. Now they are going to rip you apart for speaking out, for daring to go against the ideology that you should support because you're a black woman. You're everything they fight for until you run into the things they care about more.
Standing there looking at me, I'm butt naked. So the first thing I think is maybe there's a worker in here, maybe I missed the sign. I say the word sir to say, sir, what are you doing in here? He goes, don't fucking talk to me. I'm a woman. I have a right to be in here. Immediately, I'm fucking pissed because I'm butt naked. I feel violated. I feel like weird. Like
I have a right to be here. Man, you don't even know what your rights are anymore. Nobody here really even knows what their rights are. You don't have a right to go into a bathroom like that. The establishment has the right to say no, too. And you don't have a right to sue them because it's their bathroom. Remember, the whole no shoes, no shirt, no service? That's because you have the right to say that. But apparently now our rights have just been turned on their heads.
I don't want to deal with this, right? So the girls are walking in and they're seeing the commotion and they actually chime in and say, yo, I don't know why he's in here. He's not supposed to be in here. And then I talk to the people that work at Gold's Gym and they don't really have anything to do. They just like, oh, we can file a report about it, incident report. What the fuck is going on? Like, listen, how can you say you're a woman or you want to be a woman and you don't care how women feel?
Because they don't. They don't care about your feelings. If they cared about your feelings, they wouldn't put this charade on. What they care about is, well, the left, in their case, they only care about votes. They only care about the proper people being picked to vote. Well, now they're getting into that game where they got to play, who do I support now? It's going to be the same thing when they have to deal with the Palestinians and the trans and the gay people in that group. How are you going to allow Palestinians and Islamic people who do not support homosexuality or transgender, how are you eventually going to deal with that?
She then went on to demand that trans women not be allowed in women's locker rooms.
Why do you guys think it's okay for men to be in the women's restroom? And like, when is the cutoff point? Is it like, oh, you cut off your penis, you can come in here? Why aren't women making the laws? And if you really want to fucking be safe and feel good, why don't we just make trans restrooms? Because it ain't right.
Online commentators were shocked by the response of the gym, with this person saying, "Zero respect for women's rights to privacy and safety. They better fix this. There are other gyms out there. Make it make sense." And this commentator agreed, saying Gold's Gym kicked the woman out and not the man who invaded.
They're calling her, look at, got me to do it. They're calling him a woman as well. Look at how easy it is to get messed up in this. It's how insane and insidious this is. My boy Pixel, he says hi.
The female locker room, unreal. And Gold's Gym's members have already started speaking out, cancelling their memberships and demanding change.
Hey guys, Erin Elizabeth Health Nut News. I was just going to Gold's Gym to work out when I saw the story about this woman being banned or kicked out of Gold's Gym for being upset because she was naked and had a man staring at her in the locker room. And she said, "Sir, what are you doing?" And Gold's kicked her out, even though he swore at her and verbally abused her and was staring at her naked, because Gold's always sides with these men who like to pretend to dress up like girls.
Whoa. Sides with these men? Excuse me. Men have been screaming about this for years now. We were the ones that were told we don't know what a woman is. We're the ones that we were told to shut up by you women. You women defended this. But now it's coming home to roost and you don't like it. I'm not trying to say you have to, sleep in your bed there, because we all know this is wrong and we need to fix it. But don't go blaming us men. I mean, there's some, obviously. But the libertarian conservative men been like, no, you can't do that. Get that out of here. Right.
And go into our restrooms. The Beverly Center, where the Golds is located, was my old gym when I lived in LA a decade before I got smart and moved to Florida. Now Golds is my gym.
Oh, wait a minute. So she was a Beverly Hills, this person in Beverly Hills, and she moved to Florida. Florida, this is what you're going to be dealing with here in a little bit. Is people like her who turned California the way they are. I mean, she at least sounds like she's come around to this issue, but what other issues is she bringing to Florida to vote for?
I'm here. I will be canceling today. I may be in their live recording. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I want to let you know immediately that I will not stand for some disgusting place like that bans the woman, the poor woman who's naked in the shower and has some guy, totally staring her down, looking at her, watching her. She said he looked like a guy, but because Golds allows these men to go in there and say, oh, I identify as a woman, this shit is going on and it's going to stop. And I would like you to boycott Golds Gym with me. And I would like to encourage all of you, if you would like to join me in a boycott against Golds. It's easy. You probably have to go in. I'm going to find out here in a minute. Cancel your membership and you can join another gym.
Well, yeah, I mean, a boycott should be the minimum that you try to do. I mean, I might, if I was that lady, I'd press charges. Not the lady at the end, Miss Hyman. I'd press charges if I was her. This is ridiculous. I can't believe we have to say this, but if you have a penis, you're a man, and you have no right to go into a woman's bathroom, locker room, anything. And you women need to stand up to this stuff because it's on you. You demanded equal rights, you demanded all this, and now you're giving it all up for someone's feelings, for their mental illness. When somebody says they hear voices, we don't tell them to listen to the voices. When someone says something's telling them to do bad things, we don't say, hey, listen to that and go and lean into it and then help them. That would be bad. Yet we're doing it with these mentally ill men and women who want to swap genders like it's a fucking Lego piece. Good luck, America. I don't know how we stop this without hurting some feelings. And that, for the last 12 years plus, has been a no-go zone. All right. Let's have fun with this. This is Chris from Gen X Insights. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Later.